Good morning, everyone. Mike here. I'm going to be participating in Try Jam number 91, which is a 3-hour game jam, and see what I can make in 3 hours. I'm pretty skeptical of what I'll be able to make in that short period of time, but we're going to see what we can come up with. The theme is there is safety in numbers. I got my timer here, so shortly I'm going to kick on the timer, start looking for some pre-made assets because I don't have time for my limited art skills to make something, and we'll see what we can come up with. Okay, I'm looking for assets to use here. I'm on GameArt2D.com, which has a lot of great assets, but I'm looking in their freebies section where I can try to find some free art to use for this game jam. I've looked at all these and they're all pretty good for, especially for free. I've come up with a kind of idea of, we're coming up close on Christmas. They have a Santa Claus sprite right here that has a lot of animations that are made, so I'm going to try to make something with that. I'm going to go ahead and download that now. And also down here lower they have a winter platformer set, which I think will go with the Santa Claus motif. Now the question is, how do I make Santa Claus fit in with the theme of there is safety in numbers? That is the question of the day, and the simple thing I've come up with is I'm going to have Santa Claus collect numbers or something, and if he doesn't collect enough numbers in a time period, then he's going to explode. I don't know the story exactly behind that. Maybe we'll come up with something, but that's where we're at. Let me see if there's some icons that have numbers or something down here in these graphic user interface buttons that would be good collectibles. I don't see any with numbers on them. Oh man, that clock ticking really is getting to me. Let's see here. This looks interesting. It's not numbers, but we'll find something we can use that for. Okay, well, we're going to be making this game in Unity, so I'm going to go ahead and open up Unity here and create the project. Let's see here. We'll use Unity 2020. I don't think I've made anything in that yet, but I did download it the other day, so let's see what it's about. It's going to be a 2D game. We're going to just call it, for the meantime, Santa Blow Up. Alright, create, and we'll wait on Unity to load up, create the project. We'll watch the clock tick while it happens. Okay, and Unity 2020 crashed first time I opened it, so we're off to a great start and the clock keeps ticking. So let's try it again. Alright, that time we seem to work. First thing I want to do is go to my scenes here. I'm just going to name this level 1. We'll call it there. Oh, come on, Unity. What are you doing? Okay, there we go. Alright, what do we need to do? We need to import those assets we downloaded. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to create an asset folder. called sprites. Oh man, I guess we gotta figure out which ones of these we want to download. Under the PNGs, I'm guessing. We'll just do all of that. I'll separate them out later. I'm just gonna call this Santa Animations. Alright. And next, we got here, we got the UI. We'll drag those in. Tile set, we got tiles, objects, and we got background. We'll do those separate. Let's see, what was the UI? So we're going to name it UI. That looks in order. That looks in order. Let's check the size of these tiles. I think I saw in there that these were 128 by 128, so let me double check that. Yep. So let's try this. Highlight everything. Does that look about one grid size there? It does. Alright, good. Do we have time to make a tile set, or do we just want to wing it? Let's see here. Now let's look at Santa. Let's get Santa on the scene. Santa idle. Wow, Santa has a long idle animation. Put him here. This is a little shortcut to create an animation. Let's see, we'll call this Santa idle. And alright, and what I can already tell, Santa is ginormous. So let's see if we can't fix that. Move that out for a second. Oh, we still got an animation clip in here. Get that out. Alright, one of these things is not like the other. Oh, I expanded one of them, that's why. Alright, so what size was he? Did it say? Let's tell me 934 by 641. All right. Should be able to do that. I'm just going to kind of eyeball this. I'm going to say he is about 3 times too big, so let's put him at 300 and see how that looks. That's pixels per unit, so this should make him smaller. Alright. I'm gonna say that's pretty good for a good sized Santa Claus, if this is gonna be one of the tiles on the ground here. Let's check his animation still works. Let's go ahead while we're here and make some new animations. Well, let's rename this to player. Where's one here? Oh, okay. Let's delete that. We got dead. Since he's going to blow up, I don't think we're going to need dead. We may come back to dead later, but I think we're just going to make him blow up. So let's do run next. Create new clip. Santa underscore run. Shift run. 11 run frames. Put those in there. Alright, that looks a little fast. So let's try 30. And we'll probably end up tweaking this actually when we add code and get them actually moving. We'll get the animation to kind of match the speed we have him moving. But let's see. Yeah, that's good, right? Well, I don't know. Let's try 20. I'm still not quite. I'm getting kind of lost in this, but okay, I'm gonna go with 25 there. That don't look too bad. All right, what else we got? Slide, walk. I think I'm gonna forego walking and just have it, you know, you're either running or you're not, due to time constraints, obviously. Let's see. Santa's going to need to be able to jump. So let's make Santa jump. Let's put that back to about 20. He's not going up, but you got to kind of envision after I program him to jump, he'll be doing something like, woo, you know. And we'll tweak all this depending on how, you know, how high he jumps. And the jumping animations are sometimes a little trickier. It'll take a lot of little tweaking to look right. So thankfully we don't have a lot of time for that. Alright, walk, run, idle, dead. I'm gonna go ahead and, since we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and make a dead animation. Just because if nothing else, it'll probably be fun to watch. $17 frames of dead. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust this to 20. No, 25. Let's see what we get. Yeah, well, nothing too elaborate. He just, you know, boom, falls over dead. Hopefully things go right. His death is going to be far more elaborate than that. Alright, so that's, let me save this scene. We need to go ahead and make some ground. Let's move Santa up there. Let me zoom in. Are we the right size? Let's see, do I have my grid snapping on? Yep, there we go. Okay, I need a block like this. Snap together. Boom, boom. If you hold down the V key, you can snap it to another piece. Duplicate those, move them over. V key, pick that corner, snap it over. Now let's get all of those, duplicate those, move them over, V key, snap it, and do it again. V, snap it. And let's finish it off with one of these right here. V, ooh, snap. All right. Let's see that's what our game scene looks like now. I'm kind of in the way there. Let's see if we can. Let's just hit play. Nothing's going to happen because I haven't put rigid bodies or any code or anything on anybody. That's what we got. Alright, so I'm going to clean up my hierarchy over here. Let's create an empty object. Reset it to 0. And we're just going to call this tiles. Put all these in there. Close that up. Alright, what do we need on our Santa? We're going to need a rigid body 2D. This allows the the physics engine to affect Santa Claus here. It's going to be dynamic. Probably kinematic. Actually, no. We'll do dynamic for now. Let's see. Oh, and there goes Santa. Fell through the ground. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is on our tiles. We need to add a box collider 2D. Make sure it is not a trigger. And let's see if now Santa can fall on the ground. Oh no. Well, we overlooked something. It would appear. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Santa doesn't have a collider. Oh, crap. I hadn't made a game in about a month, so you're going to give me some time to get back. I'm kind of just winging it here. What kind of collider do we need on Santa? Let's go with Capsule Collider 2D. Alright, Capsule Collider is not a trigger. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, that size does not work for him. Let's do this number. Let's see what happens. Boom. Santa's on the ground. We've done it. We've created life. Alright, so one thing I know we're going to need to do on Santa's, where is his rigid body? On the Santa's rigid body constraints, we want to freeze rotation in the Z-axis. This will keep Santa from falling over and doing things like that. Alright, so now we need to add some controls to Santa. So we're going to need to add a script. We're going to add a C# script. We're going to call it player, not platter, player. All right, we're going to open up that script. Let's see. Visual Studio, it'll hurry up. Okay. What are we going to need? We're going to need access to Santa's rigid body, 2D. Just name that RB. What else are we going to need? We're going to need a, I'm going to put my serialized field up here. I'm going to do a well, sometimes the autocomplete here leaves a little to be desired. Serialized field, it's going to be a float. And we're going to call it move speed. We're going to give that a default of, I don't know, 10. And we'll see what happens. I'll probably be changing that. But I did serialize it that way. We can see it in the inspector and change it easier. Alright, I think I'm going to do is animations in code. So I'm going to go ahead and get a reference to his animator. I'm going to name it anim. Alright, and now in the start method, I'm going to find those two things. So RP is going to equal get component rigid body 2D and anim we equal to get component animator. And it sounds like they're going to do yard work outside now while I'm in the middle of this, so God help us all. Okay, so we're going to be doing movement by moving the rigid body. I'm going to use direct movement. I think I'm just going to add velocity. Let's see how that will work. So let's get an input of if input dot get axis. Do I want to do get axis or get axis raw? Since we're not doing a walk, we're just doing a straight up 0 or run. I'm just going to go raw. That sounds worse than it is, I promise you. Horizontal. Excuse me. Horizontal. Is that how you spell that? Okay, I think it is. Alright, how do I want to do this? Actually, I want to set that it's a variable. You can just say float horizontal equals. Sometimes I do with if statements, but this time I'm doing it a different way. And we'll do the same thing with vertical. All right, and these will read the inputs off of the WASD keys and the arrow keys, and also joystick on a controller or anything like that. It uses Unity's kind of unified input system to simplify everything. That makes our life a lot easier. Okay, so then we want to say RB dot RB dot velocity equals vector 2, probably new vector 2, horizontal on the x-axis. You know what? I don't know why I did vertical. We're not going to be doing vertical, because that would jump him with the arrow keys and have him be able to move all over the screen. We're going to have a jump button like a normal game. Okay, so horizontal on the X. And this is going to be RB dot velocity dot Y. That way it'll just maintain whatever, vertical velocity it had. And that should just be 0. Which is not. Oh, it's vector 2. Don't need that. Oh, it's a horizontal times move speed. And that's the float we set up here earlier. Let's see if we've accomplished anything. Alright, so let's do it. Oh, boom. Okay, we got Santa going already. Look at him. Look at him go. Alright, now we gotta get a walk animation going. Alright, well, 30 minutes in and we got a Santa Claus that can move. That's pretty good. Alright, now see if we can get him animated. Alright. I'm just going to make a whole new function. I'm just going to call it set animation. That doesn't exist, but we can generate it. Boom. And let's just say, how do we want to control this? First, let me look at my animation names. Santa jump, Santa dead, Santa run. So we want to do, I think, so the one up here was Santa idle. We can move those back in here now. How about this? If okay, so we can't access horizontal because it's in that. But what I can do is take this. I'll do that. Zero. And then it'll be a global variable there. Okay, now if horizontal is not equal 0, that may be problematic later. We'll find out. So anim dot play. I think we go Santa underscore run. Let's see. Santa, boom, boom, boom. Oh, and Santa's running. Alright, do you notice the problems we have now? Santa doesn't stop running, and Santa can't pace backwards. Alright, let's see if we can fix those. I think we just say else anim dot. Actually, no, that's going to create a problem later. I know. Well, we'll deal with it later. But I can tell you, there's probably going to be times this is going to cause us an issue. Just because it's always going to want to play Santa idle if you're not running. And sometimes we're going to have like jumping animations or death animations or whatever. But that's probably going to require refactoring of this altogether. So we'll cross that bridge together and we'll listen to the weed eater out my window here. So let's just test that real quick. I do a lot of little quick testing on every line just about. Oops. Okay, he does stop. And I kind of like that, the speed of the animation with the speed that he's running. And I think I like the speed that he's running, so 10 was right on the money. Okay, now we got to find a way to make him face the other way. Alright, so can do this. If horizontal less than 0, don't do it with scale, or I just want to do a flip. Yeah, a couple different ways to do this. Maybe I just try with a sprite renderer first. I'm gonna get a reference to the sprite renderer. That's going to be problematic as well. No, maybe not. Let's figure it out. Just flip x, yep, equals true. Let's see. Yep, see the problem though? He automatically flips. Maybe up top there, like capsule collider doesn't work right with them. So I think I'm just going to scrap the way I did that. Okay. And we're probably going to do it with just transforming the scale. So, well, I'll leave the sprite render stuff there for now. But it looks like I'm not going to need it. How do I do this? Do I remember? Alright, let's have one up here, bool, called facing right. We'll start it at true. And let's see. Let's do it horizontal. It's greater than 0. Facing right equals true. Else if horizontal is less than 0, facing right equals false. And other than that, leave it alone. Okay, so in the set animation, I'm also going to do this. If facing right local scale equals vector 3 local scale dot x. I'm kind of just fiddling my way through this. I know this could be far more efficient. Alright, I know this isn't going to work exactly as planned. I'm just kind of thinking through it here. Yeah, see. That's going to cause problems. But hold up. trying to remember how I used to do this. Oh, I think this is going to be the simple way. 1 and just do -1. I think it's as easy as that, to be honest with you. That was it. I don't know what I was thinking. All right. Alright, Santa's tripping over some of these collision blocks here. We'll deal with that later. Okay, what do we need to do now? Santa's moving. Santa needs to jump. Alright, so let's figure that out. I should make a jump function. I'm going to say if put dot get button down. Oop. Let me look at Unity's input to see which ones is jump. Input manager. Spacebar's jump. Okay, that works. Again, we're using Unity's input manager system. We could just program it to get key down spacebar if that's all we wanted. But this will allow you to use game controllers and different configurations without as much trouble. We want him to jump. Alright, if only it were that easy. The red squiggle lines means there is no jump function. So we're going to have to program a jump function. Okay, so let's see here. What to do? What to do? We need to RB dot add force. Force is a vector 2, so it's going to be a new vector 2 with 0 in the x. And let's make a new float called, it's going to need to be serialized so we can change it if we need to. Called jump force. And what the heck, 10 worked before, we'll try 10 again. Alright, let's see if Santa can jump. Alright, is that because it's not working? Or is that because the force is too low? So let's find that. where we serialize the field. If you do serialize field, they can show up here inside of Unity, and you manipulate the values. You see where we did move speed is still at 10, but that worked out well. Jump force isn't working, so I'm gonna try 1,000 just to see. Okay. All right. Well, it works. Okay, 1,000 is gonna be too much, so let's try 100. 100 is not enough. Maybe Santa just weighs too much. So let's try gravity scale of 0.5. Actually, no. Leave gravity scale at 1. A mass of 0.5. We're getting there. Okay, let's try mass. We'll leave the mass at 0.5 and we'll do 200. Well, I mean that's pretty decent. I mean he is real fucking floaty. Oh God, Santa, no. He's real floaty. I'm gonna say. I need to set these. Oh, I set those while I was in gameplay mode, so it doesn't save them. Let's do 0.5. Jump force 150. Well, I mean, maybe Santa Claus should be floaty. I don't know. Alright, let's do that differently. Let's go back to 1 and up just to 500. I mean, this is one of the trickier parts, is getting that jump to feel good. I don't think Santa should be able to jump across the whole screen. So 300. But that's not a very high jump. He doesn't fall fast enough. I could probably spend the rest of the time available trying to tweak this jump. Oh, that was already a crappy scale too. Does that make him fall faster? That may be my ticket. 500. Okay, how high do we want to be able to jump? Is that high enough, you think? Seems to be go a little higher. I want to try 600. Oh, come on. That seems like a bit much. 550. Okay, I kind of like that for now anyway. I gotta remember what I did. I set that to 2 and 550. Alright, so that's 550. And this one is 2. Let's make sure that's all I did. Oh God, we did something. Oh, I think the mass is supposed to be back to 1. Alright, the other problem I can tell you we're going to need to solve is this. Yeah, I know Santa probably can fly. Oh God, what? Poor Santa. But we don't want him double jumping, especially not infinity jumping. So let's figure that out. Let's just create a bool right here called can jump. We'll set it to true. Or actually we'll set it to false. This is can be a real finicky thing also that I'm not going to take the time to make perfect. I'm just going to do something simple here, like a ground check. Let's see. I'm just going to make a method called ground check. Ground check, not to be confused with ground chuck. All right. Let's see. Actually, even simpler, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do something different. I'm just going to do on collision. First, I need to go back here. I'm going to set this in, make a layer called ground. I'm also going to make a tag, ground. Let's go ahead and make another one called player. Actually, player's automatic. We don't need that. Do we need a player layer? I'm not sure. Seems like it lets us do that. So okay. So player needs to be player. Needs to be in that. And tiles need to be in the ground layer. Yes, change the children. Ground. Okay. So back here we need to say on collision enter 2D. We're going to change this to other. If other dot tag equals ground. Can jump equals true. Other dot game object dot tag. Other game object dot tag. There we go. Finally. Let's see. Is this gonna go away? Nope. Yep. Good. Alright. And here we just need to say, we'll do it here. If can jump. And do that. Else it will do nothing. Now this is a very simplistic system that it's going to be very problematic because you're going to be touching. You'll see, but we're just trying to get something rolling. But for this thing, it should probably work good. Well, maybe not. Why Santa no jumpy? Oh, this is still set right? Yep. Santa, why you no jumpy? let's just do this. Print. This will give us output to the logs. We can try to. What are you doing? We can try to figure out what's going on. Okay, we're not getting that collision there for whatever reason. Why are we not getting that collision? I mean, clearly Santa is touching, right? Or he wouldn't be stopping, so what am I overlooking here? Ground, okay. Ah, he didn't tag all the children. Okay. What if we do it like this? Layer equal ground. Oh, didn't like that. Cannot be applied to operands of type int and string. What am I gonna do like this? Layer. Okay, how do we check the layer? Actually, what freaking 8? Let's just see if we can do that. Not the most verbose, but I don't think I have time to think about anything, so let's see what we can do. Okay, I'm getting the true. Once I jump, I need to set can jump equals false. Okay, now we need to do the jump animation. So we can say anim dot play equals, not equals, but play this. Jump. Jump. Pretty sure it's not going because of the problem I predicted we would have earlier. So we can do this in set animation. Let's see. This is going to be an ugly way to do it, but if can jump equals false, that means he's not on the ground. So he should be jumping. So we're going to say if not can jump anim dot play. Well, let's copy this line. And I'm just going to make this a else if. So if you can't jump, then that means he's already airborne. Play the animation. If he can jump, then we'll move on down and do the runner idle situation. Let's see if that works out the way I think it will. Come on. Okay, well, that kind of works. But as you can see, the animation kind of ends too soon. So I think there's better ways to deal with that situation than what I'm about to do, but I think I'm just going to slow the animation down. Oops. Stop. Let's try 15. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, I think that worked out pretty good. A lot of times you kind of want to play with the speed of the animation and where you'll use the same frame to hold it in a jump position and then close it back up at the end. We don't have time for all that tweaking right now, so but that turned out really well. I mean, it's not going to be that great once there's platforms and stuff and the jumps aren't specifically all the same amount of time there. Okay, I'm back here, about to get started again after a short break. I just installed TextMesh Pro, which I think I'm going to need for what I'm going to do next. So, and I'm going to be using this icon here, but it is the wrong size, so we need to delete that and fix it. Okay, so this is going to be 128. 128. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I should do that. Get back to my game scene. Okay, and this is going to be the numbers that Santa has to collect to keep himself from exploding. I'm guessing somebody has kidnapped Santa and strapped a bomb to him, or put a bomb inside of him, or something. But he has to collect numbers in order to keep himself safe. Hence, safety in numbers. It's probably a much different way than most people are going about it. But the last time I did one of these, I did kind of the very cliche, whatever the theme was, very strict to it. This time I'm just kind of thinking outside the box. And with the time constraints, there wasn't enough time to do a very elaborate thing with my skills anyway. Okay, so let's just go ahead and call this number 1 for now. We may change the name of that later. Okay, so I should be able to add a Text Mesh Pro thing. Yep, Text Mesh Pro text. Alright, that's super big. We want it to be the size of the icon there. So let's do auto size, minimum 1. Let's just change the text to 1. Okay, yeah, we want this to be the same size. Zoom in. Boom. Boom. Okay, so we want to center align that and vertically align. Does that look right? I'm not crazy about that font. Outline on it there, that's fine. I mean, it's a little thick. Okay, I think that'll be fine. Maybe make a prefab folder. And let's go ahead and prefab Santa Claus. I just want to make a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, or I want to manipulate each one. Yeah, I just do it like that. I'm gonna name this number. I'll make a prefab. Actually, wait. Before I do that, I should probably go ahead and add box collider. 2D. We'll make that a trigger. Let's see. That's pretty decent. Oops. I probably could have done it better with a circle. It protrudes at the edges there a little bit, but that'll be fine. Okay, so anything else we need? Do we need to put a script on that? If we do, we'll do it later. Alright, so numbers there. And we're going to rename that one number 1. Then we're going to go ahead and drag in some more. think we want to make it 5. You gotta collect. Santa's gotta collect 5 numbers, or he blows up. All right, so number 1 there. Let's change this to a 2. And we'll name him number 2. All right, this will be a 3. This will be 4. Come on. And 5. Let's just get them down. Well, let me turn off this text gizmo. It's not. Okay, that did not work. Why did that not work? They're off, so why are they still there? Alright, no time to worry about that right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'll make those triggers, right? Yep, it's trigger. Okay, instead of putting a script on here, I think I'm just gonna, on Santa's script, do the collection part. So let's open back up Santa's script and say on trigger, enter 2D. I like to call that other. What do we do? Oh, one more thing I forgot. I need to get that prefab. And create a tag. And we'll just call this number. Number, and that should make all these tagged number. Yep. Boom. Okay. If other dot tag equals number, destroy other game object. Let's see if that just works. Boom, boom, boom. Kind of collected them all. All right. How much time? Okay, we got plenty of time. What do we need to do now? We'll add sounds and probably some particles to that at some point. But now we're going to need something to keep up with if Santa's collected all the numbers. How do we want to do that? We just want to put that in the Santa script too. Just let Santa be the god of everything. I don't think anything's going to kill him other than blowing up. So, however, Yeah, we're just gonna make a game manager just because. Maybe we don't need to, but I'm gonna. Game manager empty object. We'll reset that to 0 and make a game manager script. Oops. Don't do that. All right. What do we want to do? I think this should be simple as having a. I'm gonna do it serialized for now, but I think that's probably gonna be overkill. And I'll just do int. None collected equals 0. Do I need this? I don't know. I'll recreate them if I do. And let's create a method that will be collected. Probably need to be this public. Void collected number. Right, well, now we need to go to the player script and make a game manager. Call it GM. I'm going to do this in a wake. I want to do that in a wake. I guess there's no reason to do that. We're going to do find object of type game manager. This will look for the other objects in the hierarchy. Oh my God, what have you done? Sometimes the autocomplete puts up stuff that I have no idea what is. Alright, maybe that'll work. Okay, and when this happens, we want to say gm dot collected number. Alright, back to here. We'll just say num collected plus plus, and just for testing purposes, let's print out in the console num collected. We'll see what happens. So it should be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as we pick them up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking down here. So, all right. Well, that seems like it works good. Now, what do we need to do? Let's see. Santa, what do you do? Okay. We probably need to start a timer to kill Santa. How much time does Santa need? Well, we'll just serialize it here. Say float. Time till Santa explodes equals 10F. Okay, and I just heard my wife come in from returning from the grocery. I have to stop now and go help her unload, or I will be in big trouble. So I'm gonna do that. Pause my timer, and I'll be back. Had to help my wife there, but I need to continue where I was at with counting down the time till Santa explodes. Had a small mishap with the timer here, so I lost a little bit of time. Was actually a video mishap, but I think I'm still going to be fine. Okay, so I deleted the update and start function here, but I'm going to definitely need those, or definitely the update function. Anyway, rabbit, that's not right. Okay, so what we're going to do is we want to count down on every frame the time till Santa explodes, and we want to count down by delta time. So minus equals time dot delta time. And let's just do a print statement here and see if that's working properly, as I think it is, or think it will. But it would definitely not be the first time I was wrong. Okay. Alright, so we're back here. Did we save? Yes, we saved. Let's go. And the console. Okay, down here we can see clicking away, clicking away, clicking away. We're good. Oh, it's 0. Alright, so okay, so we need to do this if time till Santa explodes is greater than 0. Do this. And update something just runs, that function just runs every frame. I'm sure most of you know, watching that probably knows that. And then else, we want to blow up Santa. And we'll just leave that print statement there for now. I'm just curious about one thing. Let me try something. All right, come on. Okay, do 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, boom. Okay, so that should work once we get there. Alright, how do we blow up Santa? Actually, no, we'll probably go ahead and put some UI here. I don't know why I still got Santa way up here. Let's move him down. To clean up again, I'm going to put an empty object. We're going to call this numbers. Let's reset that to 0. And put all these numbers in here. And we can clean that up. Alright, like the game manager at the bottom. Next we need a UI. So we need I use TextMesh Pro before I installed it. Might as well keep up with that. Holy moly. Alright. Make this bigger. We're probably going to want this up here. First, let me check out this canvas. Screen space overlay, screen space camera. We want to scale with screen size. We'll go 1920, 1080. Just do that for now. It's probably not going to be the best aspect for what we're doing, but we'll go with it for now. Alright, so we want to make this be something like that. In the middle there, minimum, max, 100. Okay, so that can be seen. All right, let's keep it our outline there. Want to change the color, make that red, I guess. That way it's a little more dangerous. Maybe do the outline in white. What do you think? Maybe if we make it bold. Okay, yeah, I'm liking that. So let's make this called, what is this called? Timer UI. Timer text. That's what I want to call it. Alright, so back in here, we need to get a reference to that. So I'm just going to do it the easy way for right now. Serialized field. At this point, I don't think I'm going to have more than one level, so that's going to keep me from having to do a lot of complications when loading new levels. Serialized field. Is that how it goes? I don't usually use TextMesh Pro. I usually use just the regular text. So I don't know if I have to use a using import statement or not. Let's see, but let's just call it, what do we call it? Timer text. Yeah, looks like we got to do an import. Does it tell me what I need to import? TM Pro. Can I just go using TM Pro? Does that fix it? Nope. TM. TMP.text. Ah, there we go. Alright, so instead of printing this every time, what we need to do is say timer text dot text equals time till Sina explodes dot to string. Let's see what that does. That does nothing. Why does that do nothing? Oh, great, my air conditioner kicked on. Why does that do nothing? Oh, ha! I know why. I forgot to connect it up in the inspector. So we need Game Manager. We need to connect the timer text there. Now what? Okay, that's working. We probably don't need it to be done to 800 digits there. So let's see what we can do. Let's just say time till Senex. Well, maybe we just do it all in the same line. Mathf dot round. I think. Okay. What does that do? I think I'm still missing a step, but let's see where we're at. Okay, maybe that's good enough. That is good enough. I need to try one thing. I can't remember exactly how to do this, but I'm just curious. Let's see. Was it like times 100 divided by 100, something like that? Yeah, that's how you do it. But that's so fast, I don't know that I like that. How do I round to 1 decimal place? Do it by 10, maybe? Do we like that? It's a little jumpy. I can't decide. Why is it jumpy? I think it's jumpy because I'm center aligned. So I think I'm going to change the center alignment and then reevaluate. So let's just align it all to the left. And just make that smaller and move it all over here. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, I like that. I don't think it's quite centered. Still. Okay, we know the format's not like that, so let's just do it. 5.5. There's a kind of test there. Move that here. Try it now. Compiling. Yeah, I like that. It kind of blinks at every empty second, but it's okay. Alright, where are we at? Where are we at on time? Oh man. I forgot to start my timer back, guys. I'm gonna say, I don't know, I'm just gonna, crap. Let's reset. To be fair, I'm just gonna take 30 minutes off. And say I used 30 minutes on that. And now we're under an hour. Alright, crap. I think I may have been overkill there. Sheesh. Okay, gotta blow up Santa. Let's one more time. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Alright, how do it? I think we just need to make a particle system of Santa blowing up. Let's just do that. 3 UI, no, effects. Sorry, for some reason I've forgotten everything. Oh, yeah, we don't want to be there. Alright, Santa's not going to blow up looking quite like that, but let's say, I don't know, let's just go duration 1. And looping, no. Let's leave looping on for now. Start lifetime, 5. I like to do random between 2 constants. So let's go 1 and 5. Start speed. Same thing. 1 and 5. Size, same thing. I love the random between 2 constants. It just gives you a good variety of particles. Ooh, maybe that was not. Maybe I meant 0.5 and 1. Well, we may revisit that. Rotation color. Santa's gonna have some red blood. Delta time, play on awake. Stop. Ring buffer. Emission. Okay. Actually, let's go to shape first. I like to do a circle for this, I think. And we need to reset all that. Okay. Alright, so circle. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back up here to burst. We want a big old burst of 100. Oh cow. 0 on that. We just want those bursts. Okay, Santa's gonna have a lot of blood if we do it like that. Anything else we need here? Color, we can do random between 2 colors. We want that color of blood and we want a darker blood. Yeah, I like that. Boom, boom. Let's turn off the looping. Just see. If you just play it, boom. Is that enough? Well, you know, Santa's blowing up for a reason. Now that I think about it, somebody's put a bomb on him, so it's not going to be all blood. We'll probably need a separate like explodey particle system. So let me create an empty. And we'll call it Santa Explosion. And we'll call this blood. And we'll just duplicate that. And let's do different colors. Let's do a yellow and a orange. Let's say to see this, I think we have to play it. Boom. Okay, I think I like that size. I think maybe I want the blood drops bigger. So let's go 1 to 2 and see what that looks like. Let's see what it all looks like together down here. Okay, I'm gonna live with that. Let's open up our prefabs. Boom. Click that. Put in the scene. Hit play. Okay, good enough. All right, let's go back to our script here and make another serialized field. Serializable, serialized field. And it's going to be a game object. I'm going to do it as a game object, I think. I might change that. What are we going to call this? Explode effects. Then we're going to say game object explode equals instantiate. Explode effects at transform dot position and quaternion dot identity. And then we want to say destroy explode 2F. And we want to destroy game object, not that way, lowercase, and this will be our Santa that we'll remove from the scene. All right, let's see if Santa blows up. Okay, next time I need to reduce the timer if we're testing this. God, can you forget? Guess what I forgot? Again, same thing. Every time. I forgot to connect my serialized field. screwed up. Oh God. I screwed up. Okay, blow up sign is on the game manager, but I need it to be. Okay, we don't want to do this for sure. Yeah, this is not the best way I should have done this, but we'll see if I can salvage it. Okay, so game object explode instantiate. Do we know what the player is? I need a reference to the player. Okay. So let's say serialize. Alright, we'll connect that up, and then this should be player dot transform dot position, destroy explode, and then destroy player dot game object. Okay, not capital P. Okay. Okay, I'm losing it. This time crunch is getting to me. Player dot game object. Game object. Okay. Now let's see. Time till sun explodes. Let's do 2. Still forgot to connect all my crap. Okay. Somehow, after all of that. Actually, that's not the player we want. We want the player from over here. It may not seem like that's a big difference, but it is a big difference. Okay, I saw it up here, but I did not see it up here, which makes me think we got some kind of issue. Oh, yeah, because we're like Z1 billion. Okay, let's try that. Okay, we have a problem. Why aren't you working? Let's see, what's the players? See. Let's make this mouse 1. See if that does it. Why are we still trying to? We should be accessing it before it's destroyed. Maybe it's. Let's try this. See if this does it. But no, it's showing up on the top screen, so that should not be the issue. But okay, let's try it anyway. Let me try to pause it at the right time and see if I can figure out what's happening. Okay, I think maybe I might do something. Let's do that, and let's do that. Now let's try and see what's up. Okay. Bit of an excessive explosion there. Do I like that? It wasn't intentional, but I might like it. Might be better when we get some sound. No, I don't think I'm going to keep that. So let's go back here and just destroy that. Okay, start and okay, so that's that. Now we need to find a way to allow Santa to save himself. All right, let's see. Items collected. If nums chat not equal 5, then blow up Santa. Num collected. Actually, let's do it differently. I like it better. I like the way it reads. If I do it this way, num collected equals 5. We want to win game. Else. Blow up Santa. Alright, so I'm just going to say print win. Anyway, let's just test that out real quick. Let's go to Game Manager. Let's say time till sun explodes 5. Alright, we got all the numbers there. So now we shouldn't blow up. It should say win. Okay, Santa, you've saved yourself. Okay, and let's just test if we don't make it, what happens. Oh, Santa, you're so close. Oh, God, Santa. Okay. We definitely got to have some sound with this. Isn't it? Wait, hold on. I think there was a background. Yep, there we go. Let's just throw that underneath the camera and reposition that. Okay. See how the, oh yeah, boom. Okay, so the background needs to go back more. Why are these numbers being weird? Okay, everything's on default there. 20. Okay. Whatever floats your boat there. Okay, so that's done. We need a blow up explosion. That's just something that's gotta happen. Pull up my thing here. I have a membership at this thing here, Audio Blocks. So I'm going to look for explosion. Heavy. I like that. Just going with the first one. Ain't got time to be looking around. No time to window shop. Downloads. Explosion heavy. My assets. Okay, so what do we got? We want to on the game manager add audio clip. I don't know, that shouldn't be serialized. I don't know why I did that. Let's call it explosion. And blow up Santa. We'll say, I think let's do audio manager dot can I not do that? I thought I could. Let's play clip at point. Okay, let me go to my Google machine real quick. For some reason that's not working for me. Audio source, not audio manager. Duh. Okay. Audio source. Dot play clip at point. Explosion. Oh, needs a position. Player dot transform. Actually, let's just do transform dot position. And let's go here. Here and go play. Alright, let's see how Santa blows up with sound. Oh my. Something was wrong there. Oh, I think okay. I know what happens. Until the player is destroyed, it's blowing up Santa every frame. So I'm gonna make a bool up here called Santa Dead. Equals false. But first time we run blow up Santa, we're gonna say Santa Dead. Can I capitalize that? That should not be capitalized. Santa Dead equals true. And then up here, we'll only do this if Santa Dead equals false. Okay, I like that. One more time. Okay, I think I need a sound for picking up those numbers. Alright, okay, here we go. Is there a coin sound? Okay, that's way too much. Stop. Okay, we're just going with that. We don't got time to be selective. Oh God, what are you doing? Okay. Here, download coin hand. Back here, let's go. Let's just copy this. Let's see. Oh, this needs to be on the player, not on that. So, copy this. That's gonna be coin sound, even though it's not coins. And let's say, where are we at? Okay, so what next? Am I allowed to pause the time and think about what to do next? Probably not. So let's go ahead and say, all right, Santa can save himself. Santa can die. We need some more platforms up here to um, make it tricky. So he has to jump. Let's see. Okay, so let's just let me get in here. Let's duplicate this. Can I jump that high? I think you can. We'll figure it out. Let's duplicate it again. And duplicate it again. Okay, I think maybe we need to scoot these back a little further. Actually, no, let's move this one. Move these. Oh, not that. Oh, Christ almighty. Move that. Okay, let's just see what happens. Can I get all these before I die? Oh, Santa. Oh God, Santa. You didn't make it! Oh no. Okay, there's a lot to unpack there. Santa. Dang. Dang, son. You got problems. Okay, let's start. I'm just gonna delete that one right there. I'll delete that one too. Can he jump high enough for that? Let's just judge that right now. Alright, Santa's getting stuck on stuff, so I'm going to make a physics material with no friction. Create material. That's not physics material. Oh crap, I want a physics material 2D. So let's create. Call that Santa. This one, let's just delete. Friction 0. Let's stick. Yes. Do that. Okay, Santa can save himself there. We'll decide if that's too easy or not in a minute. Okay, we need a title screen. Create a whole new New scene. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Main menu. Alright, let's go ahead and get the background onto the camera. I need that. Let's resize that to be big enough. And what else do we got? We need a Text Mesh Pro. It takes to say, what the hell am I gonna call this game? Please Santa don't blow up. Alright, I'm not going to take time to look for fonts. I'm almost out of time. So, please Santa don't blow up. Let's make that to bold. Let's make it bold. Let's change the colors to, let's put a green. Okay. That's Christmassy. We need a button. UI. No, not the UI button. Delete. Text Mesh Pro button. Let's just put a script on here. Yes. Scene. No, I'm gonna do main menu manager. Management. And we're going to say, first I need to go back here. One, okay, got it. public start. Nope. Start game. And we're gonna say scene manager dot load scene 1. Alright, let's see if that works. Oh, okay, I didn't wire the button, so that happens. Please, Santa, don't blow up. Alright, that's my menu screen. Now we need a win screen, I guess. Or I think I'm just going to say win on there and just send you back to the main screen. That's, oh my god, my time. Okay, level 1. On our canvas, we need a panel. Call this end panel. And then we're going to need a text. It probably says you died. Size, make it bigger. That, all of that. Let's do this in black. Okay, so you died. Boom, boom. Okay, now we're going to our game manager. We need to get a lot of references to this stuff. Do serialized field again because we don't have time for anything else. Let's see, game object. That's just going to enable us to hide it and activate it. And we're going to need another TMP text. We're going to call this end text. Alright, so in blow up Santa, we want to end panel dot set active. True. And then we want to say end text dot text equals you died. You blew up. if you win, we want to do the same stuff. Let's see. Let's say you win. Alright. So now in Game Manager, we need to do that and do that. And let's test that out, see if it works. Oh crap. First, I need to deactivate the end panel from start. Okay. Okay, did it. Okay, now I just need to send you back to the main menu. Okay, so so let's see here. Santa. I'm gonna do a coroutine. Return to menu. So we want to yield return new, wait 4 seconds, say to F. I'm going to do what we did up here earlier with using scene Unity engine dot scene management. And say scene manager dot load scene 0. Okay, so then we want to either one of these places. Start coroutine, return, actually let's not do string, to menu, boom, say I guess we'll just put it right there. Let's see how that looks and feels, and if it works. All right, let it compile here. Boom. All right, play center, don't blow up. Play again. Oh God, come on, you can do it. Did it. Okay, so that works. What now? We got 11 minutes to try to do something. I think that should start at 5.5. How much time? Yeah, let's see, timer text. Should just be 5. Okay, let's see. Background music. I got time to do some background music. Probably not. Especially if I wanted to continue over and not be janky in between scenes. Okay, how we feel about this size? What's a good size for uploading to itch.0? Let me play through it again. See if anything jumps out at me. Is that too easy? Do I need to make it 4 seconds? Is it doable in 4 seconds? How much time do I have left here? Let's try 4 seconds. See how that feels. Okay, that did not feel good. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, let's try 4.5 seconds. Whew. Okay, I think that's just the right amount of time. Okay, so let's go back to the main screen. I guess on the itch.io I'll write a description of somebody's put a bomb on Santa. I don't think I have enough time to make that, so I'm gonna call this demo good. I don't know how good it is, but for 3 hours I think I made something. So now I'm just gonna work on exporting this and getting it uploaded. Okay, so let's go to our build settings. Oh God, we gotta swap it. Okay, let's swap it and hope we don't break anything. Okay, well, this is probably going to take a while, so I'm going to pause the recording or stop the recording, and we'll pick back up here later. Okay, so I've managed to get my game uploaded to itch.io. I'm going to submit it to the jam. I'm just going to show it running in the browser here. There's Santa. Oh, man. Not the best game in the world, for sure. But it was a fun 3-hour exercise. Maybe you learned something. Maybe you just learned how I could do things a lot better. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I'll leave the link to the game in the description if you want to check it out. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye.